Okay, so here we have a brand new Zino 2 just out of the box. I just received this one, and this was Hubsan sending me a new one to make up for the one that was bricked, but I fixed the brick one while this one was in transit, and so now I have another Zino 2. I have not powered it on. I just took it out of the box. Brand new controller, have not powered it on. All I did is charge everything up, and we're going to see if we can do a successful bind and not get the update message. So what I've done is, let me just go back and show you. So what I've done here is I have put my phone into airplane mode after deleting and updating the app again. So first thing I did is I deleted the Hubsan app, then I installed it, and then I put everything into airplane mode, put my phone to sleep. When I started it, it asked me if I wanted to allow notifications. I said no. I have access to my phone. I said no to everything. The other thing we're going to do is we're not going to sign in. We're not going to sign in or register. We're just going to agree, and then we're going to go to start now. So we've avoided everything we can possibly avoid right there in doing this process. So what we're going to do is we're going to power these on. This is the very first time. Remember to take your gimbal cover off. And here we go. So let's power on the controller. Let's power on the quad. That didn't sound right. The gimbal made a funny noise. Red light. And then we should go to yellow. Ooh, we're green. Green is supposed to mean a bad update. I think that's green. Yeah, it's green. And my gimbal's dead. Unbelievable. So we have a dead gimbal. Gimbal. Totally dead. I don't know if you heard me when it was starting up. I heard the gimbal make a funny noise. It moved, but it made a funny noise. So I have a dead gimbal here. All right. Well, I guess it's good that it happens to me because it gives me more content to do more how-to videos. And just to prove to you that this is not my old Zino, fan just kicked on. This is not my old Zino or anybody else's. Here's the one that I'm working on with no FPV from a member in my group. And then here's Floyd. So you can see them all right here. I'm not playing any games with you. I don't do that. But Floyd works. This one has no FPV. And now judging by this here, I might not have FPV on this one. We have a solid green. So unfortunately in this case I'm probably going to be forced to do an update anyhow, even if it doesn't make us. But let's just see if we can avoid that. I'm going to wait on this. Let's enter the device. Go through all this. And then what we want to do now, location service closed. Hubsan need location service permission. Please jump to set up privacy location service blah blah blah. I'm going to cancel that, and we're going to go through all these little prompts here of what this does and that does. So we're not connected. Now we're going to connect. And it's saying compass calibration and firmware update. Unbelievable. So it still says you have to do the firmware update. And then here we have gimbal initiation failed. Please restart the aircraft. So there's an issue with this gimbal as well. So I guess I have a gimbal repair video in the works. Hopefully it's just a connection, so that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to check the connection. I'll make a new video for that, and hopefully we'll fix that issue. But you can see here for this video anyhow, we're still forced to do the firmware update. You cannot take this and connect to the Zino 2. So I'm just showing you that. We cannot connect to it. We go into the controller, set the connection. You can't move the sticks to try to get it to bind. Sometimes when you do this, it automatically goes into bind state. You can't do it. So just showing you, you cannot connect using the Hubsan app. Even if you could, I don't recommend that. Even if it worked and you weren't prompted to do firmware updates, I still don't recommend that. Don't go switching apps. So stick with the app that's intended for your quad. So if you have a Zino or a Zino Pro, stick with the app that works for that. So for the Zino, stick with that app. Zino Pro, stick with that app. Zino 2, stick with that app. Don't go trying to juggle things around and try to bypass it that way. I think you're playing with fire if you do that. So I'm just here to tell you, you are forced for now. Hubsan, fix this. It's ridiculous. It's controlling how we use our quads, and that's not up to you to decide. If I want to do a firmware update, that's my call, not yours. So knock this crap off. Hopefully it's a mistake, but fix it and let us just have our quads and fly in whatever firmware version we want. So if you gave us perfect firmware every time and perfect install updates every time with our tools and stuff, it wouldn't be a problem. But we know we get bad gimbal firmware, we get bad camera firmware, we might not like the flight control firmware. I don't want to be forced to put the bad firmware on my quad. So I don't know what to tell everybody. All I can say is message Hubsan, tell them to fix this, and give us the option to skip the update. So that's it. It's a short video. This should have been a little bit longer and turned into a hopefully successful bypass, but it didn't. And so now I'm going to do a video on how to fix this camera, and then after that I'm going to do a video on how to do a complete firmware upgrade with the app. So thank you everybody for watching and taking this frustrating ride, and eventually we'll get through this. So the good thing here is it's happening to me, and I will make videos to show you how to fix it. And another thing you're going to get with my channel is you're going to get honesty. When I see BS, I call out BS. You're not going to hear me saying, oh, kudos to Hubsan, they did such a great job with this, and then talk about problems. I don't do that. I don't care if they send me free quads or if I buy them. So usually when somebody's, you know, this is the best quad I own, I've had no problems with it, they've made all kinds of great fixes and kudos to them. That's somebody trying to get in bed with Hubsan and get a free Zino as far as I'm concerned. So you're not going to get any of that BS with me. They sent me 2 of them for free. I'm still going to call out the problems, and I'm hopefully going to give you the fixes. So good channel to subscribe to, because you're not going to get any BS. You're going to get honesty from me. If I see it, you'll see it. And that's that. So click that subscribe button. To everybody else, thank you for already subscribing. Thank everybody for watching my videos. And as always, on your way out, hit that thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next video, because I'm going to go make it right now. Take care.